How y'all doing out there? Thank y'all for watching the G Rich Show. I'm your host, the one and only Granville Richardson. Today we got a mega producer in the motherfucking house. Y'all know he doing a lot in the Carolinas, not just for North Carolina, but also for South Carolina. He's a DJ, he's an artist, and he's also a engineer. Y'all give it up for Rizzy Ray out this bitch.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here.
Appreciate you for that. They gonna pulling up on me, dog.
Of course.
You've been putting in the work. I've been watching, like we've been in communication for a while, but usually I sit and I watch people, and bro, you be putting in the work. That's why I was like, I gotta have bro on for real, cause like every day you putting out something, putting out something, putting out something. So I appreciate the hard work, bro. I see what you got going, bro. Keep doing that shit, man.
Definitely, man. I really appreciate that. And same goes for you, man. Like, it's a really positive thing you got going on here. So I'm really happy to be.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. Is this your first interview?
Nah, I've had a few.
You had a few?
Yeah.
Dang, I was wishing I was gonna be your first one, bro. God damn.
I've had a few, man. Shout out Hotbox and shout out Hilo Art.
Okay, for sure,
Shout
for
out,
sure. Okay, the first question I ask everybody: tell the people what city you from, what side of town you from, and what high school you went to.
Yeah, man. I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Shout 'em out.
Yes, sir. 843. Right 544 near CCU. Conway, Myrtle Beach area.
For sure.
I went to like 5 different high schools, so we really can't.
Oh dang, he was hopping around.
I moved around a lot.
For
yeah.
sure.
But I graduated from Aiken High School in Aiken, South Carolina.
Okay, man. Shout out Aiken High School, bro.
Definitely shout out Aiken High School, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
So how was it growing up in, like, me being from Charlotte, like Myrtle Beach is our getaway to, you know what I'm saying, our getaway. How was it growing up in Myrtle Beach, bro?
It was diverse.
Diverse.
Yeah, it was very diverse. Like, you kind of like really sympathize with a lot of different cultures, and you really like connect with different people.
For sure.
And so that's where I kind of get like a lot of my like inspiration from, because
For
like
sure.
it's known for country music, but it's a lot more than country music.
Oh hell yeah.
Like a lot of I was hearing reggaeton before Bad Bunny, before like the mainstream heard reggaeton. I was familiar with reggaeton. I was familiar with Afro beats. I was familiar with all different types of hip hop and stuff like that. So it's just like, and then of course country music is like the big thing there. So it's like, yeah, it's very diverse, and it's also exciting too. But you also kind of really see a lot of different, like a lot of hustling going on.
For sure.
It's it's a touristy area. So
Exactly.
you see people grinding and hustling all the time, and like it just becomes very inspiring. That's what inspires me.
So that's basically where you get the grind and the hustle from down there in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, that's what's up, bro. Now, growing up as a kid, did you grow up with your mom and dad, or just your mom, or just your dad?
I had my mom, my stepdad, and my dad.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, and I at one point had lived with my mom and my stepdad. I eventually moved with my dad. Just nothing crazy.
Okay.
Just kind of need the balance of both out.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Well, what are some of the things like your mom taught you, and some of the things that your dad taught you that you carry along with you today, bro?
Hard work is what both my dads taught me. Hard
sure.
work, like hard work pays off. Like for my 10th birthday, my stepdad was an electrician, and for my 10th birthday, I went to work with him. That's what I wanted. That's what I asked for.
Oh, okay, damn, okay.
Yeah. It wasn't like you're gonna work with me. It was like I want to go work with you.
For sure.
Yeah, and like he put me to work, and I was like, yeah. Well, what else can I do? Like, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't tired or nothing. Like he put me to work, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it. And then my dad was in the hotel industry, so like he's just a very hard worker.
For sure,
Yeah.
bro. The hotel industry is a big thing down there in Myrtle Beach, ain't it?
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, I bet you like everybody always knows somebody that's working in the hotel industry. But what's crazy about Myrtle Beach, like You'll go to one big hotel 1 year, and you come back 2 years, it'll be completely fucking gone, bro. They've been and tore that bitch down.
New ownership and all that.
Like, it was one, I forgot what it was. I think it was the Sand Castle or something we used to go
I know
to.
what you're talking about.
Came back, and it was, they tore it completely down to the ground and rebuilt it. A couple years later, it was something else, bro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. I think people get kind of caught up out there, too.
What you like?
Like, the owners might get caught up getting some money in the summertime, and then they blow it all in the wintertime.
Stupid. Stupid.
Yeah.
I always thought, like, what my mama always used to do, like, the best time to get a room in Myrtle Beach is in the wintertime. That's when when it's the cheapest. Once it start coming around, bike rally and all of that shit, that's when that shit spike up to the ceiling, bro. For real, for real.
Oh, yeah. The bike week was like the purge. You couldn't go nowhere. Like, we would just not go out. Like, it's just like, yeah, we're staying in.
Yeah, because the traffic is so damn stupid.
The traffic, yeah, that's all it is.
Stuck.
Yeah, like, we're not going out. Like, we're just gonna stay in the neighborhood. But yeah, I mean, that's the kind of thing you grow up with, a lot of diversity, you know. And I always just have a very like positive view of it. You know, like a lot of people like, you know, like you hear them in a car, like, where the fuck are all these people coming from? Can we cuss on here?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Okay,
you can say what the fuck you want to say on this, bro. You ain't gotta be get them cuss words out, bro. Fuck that shit. You want me to say it for you? Shit. Fuck it.
Yeah. I just know, like, the YouTube algorithm. All that
nah,
bullshit.
man, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about that YouTube algorithm, bro.
I love it.
Hell, you can smoke blunts on here. You can say cuss words, all that shit.
Okay, good. Perfect. So, yeah, like, where the fuck are all these people coming from? And it's like, they came from the beach. I don't know. Like, we live near the fucking beach. Like, that's where they came from.
Exactly.
Like, you can't blame them. You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah.
I used to like to go in the winter time though because it was more quiet though. Like, then I could actually like enjoy the beach and the water was like bluer. Too.
Yeah.
Like less pollution, so it's not as green.
Bro, do y'all get hit with hurricanes down there?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You done experienced one of them shits, bro?
Yeah.
What's the worst one you can remember, bro?
Hurricane Matthew. I think it was like 2015. I might be wrong, but it was around that time, and it took out my great grandparents' house. Like it didn't like knock the walls down, but it flooded out to where they had to completely rebuild it. Like,
oh
from
my
the
god,
inside.
bro!
And then a couple years later, it came through and it did it again, same house. So they had.
Are they still there?
Well, they unfortunately passed away, but before they passed away, they moved into a different house.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy as hell right there, big dog. Now, what made you get into making no, let me ask you this. What made you move to Charlotte, bro?
It was just kind of on some things like, I moved to Columbia before to be in the center of South Carolina.
For sure.
I moved here to be in the center of the Carolinas.
Right.
Both of them. Because it's like Raleigh's the capital of North Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, and then Charlotte's like both of them.
Right on the border of North and South, like South Carolina, right up the street. That is right, bro. Charlotte is in the middle of North and South Carolina. I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, it's the capital of the Carolinas. It's the most populated city, and I don't know. I just loved it. Like, I just had this like feeling I can't really describe with it because I lived about everywhere in South Carolina. Like, I lived in Conway, Georgetown, Clemson, Simpsonville, Myrtle Beach several times, Aiken, and then Lexington, Columbia. So, like, before coming to Charlotte, I was just like, I wanted to move somewhere where it was like, okay, I don't even really want to move again. You know what I mean? I've kind of been everywhere. And something just called to me for Charlotte. Like, I can never explain it. I was just like, let's go. And then I came, I was like, wow, I love it here.
You packed up everything and was like, this is where I'm going to be at.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, the locals, they have their opinion of their own city, but it's like, you have that opinion because you're from there. Like, it's like you said, you come to Myrtle Beach for vacation. I come to Myrtle Beach, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, goddamn, I don't feel like going back.
Yeah, like, I love my family, I miss them, but, like, I don't go and, like, have any fun there.
Like, when I go there, I was like, oh my god, it's the ocean. You feel,
I'd rather go, like, to Charleston. Like,
that's my spot right there.
Shit. Yeah.
Charleston is my spot. Now, if I move out of Charlotte, that's somewhere I would fucking move, bro.
I don't blame you. They got good food out there.
Great food, but that shit expensive, too. It's a lot A lot of rich folk out there, for real.
Nah. Every time we ever go down there, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get shrimp and grits, and then like I'll sit down at a restaurant, I'll see a shrimp and grits, I'll be like, I'm gonna get the chicken tenders.
That shit $36 or some shit. Yeah, they expensive. You ain't lying about that shit, big dog.
I could have made that shit. Like,
for real.
Shrimp and grits.
It's a lot of rich people stay down there in Charleston. It's like it's like a hidden spot for rich folk, bro. You'll never know until like it's certain spots of Charleston, like they got $2 million homes and shit, bro.
Yeah,
that's definitely somewhere I would move though.
It's inspiring though. Like, so like, you ever drive through a rich neighborhood for fun?
No.
You never done that,
bro? I can't do. I can't do this shit now, bro.
Like I'm saying, like. I might go to Walmart or something like, oh, you know, the rich neighborhood is like right around the corner. I can take a quick little 5-minute detour.
For sure.
Like, yeah, I'll just drive through and be like inspired. You know.
Have you went to Ballantyne?
A couple times.
Yeah, that's the rich little neighborhood around here and shit.
It's nice.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's why all the Panthers stay in, the Hornets and all that shit.
I'm wondering where they stay at.
Yeah, some of them stay either uptown or they stay in that Ballantyne area.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, bro, what made you get into making beats, bro? How did that start?
I just love music. Like, I don't really come from like a musical background. My great grandfather, who I'm like named after, he played guitar and he sang. But so I mean, like, I had some inspiration from that. But like, I only saw that a couple times. Like, music for me, I just loved it. Like, I grew up in a family of mostly boys. Like, it was all boys over my mom. Like 4 of us boys and my stepdad, and, you know, it's just boys, you know what I mean?
Which
like,
brother are you? Are you the middle?
I'm the middle.
The middle. Oh, so you Malcolm in the middle.
I'm Malcolm in the middle, yeah. So I'm probably like the most like
the different one.
The different one, exactly. Yeah. Like all my brothers are real like outdoorsy, like they're country boys, you know what I mean? Like,
and you chilling.
I'm chilling, yeah. I mean, I was always outside, like doing whatever the hell out of the neighborhood.
For real.
Yeah, causing mayhem, but like I really just was different in like the sense of like I just love music. I couldn't explain. My mom, she's really spiritual and like she's really intuitive, and she said she'd love to talk about this. I'm gonna talk about it for her. She says that she had a dream that she had like it was me, but it was older, and like my hair wasn't curly like it is now. Like I used to keep my hair real short.
Yeah, you got hair like Jesus, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for too. But my hair was like super short. Like I didn't even know my hair was curly, and I had long curly hair. I was on stage. I was playing the guitar and singing for like thousands of people, and then apparently the next day, I come up to her saying, "Hey, I want to learn how to play guitar." And she was just like, what? Like, you know,
you was just on stage.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I can't tell you where it comes from, man. Like, guitar went from guitar to beats to writing songs, and I just love music. I just love it.
Damn, that's crazy. Mama's got the, man, what's mom's name, bro? What's mom's name?
Her, like, maiden name?
Yeah, what's your mama name? Yeah.
Leslie.
Man, shout out Miss Leslie, man, for sure. For sure. Now, what came first, bro? Was it producing, you being an artist, or was it DJing?
I don't know. I guess like when I was like 15, I used to write like, you know, like little bullshit songs. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like they're not good, you know, but I used to do some shit like that. And then like, I always loved like when I would hear a song in the beat, and like I loved like a really good melody, like Gucci Mane's First Day Out the Feds, like that long ass like outro. I used to only listen to the outro, that long ass outro, and the First Day Out's also good too. But like I used to listen to that. I used to love that melody. That shit's crazy. And I want to make some shit like that. So I just started making beats. I just fell in love. Fell in love.
How did you? What was your like? I know a lot of people when they first start out they use the Fruity Loops. What was your first like your first? What do you call it? Like
it's called a DAW. It was GarageBand.
GarageBand.
Yeah, just seeing what I could do.
And then you fell in love with that shit.
Yeah, I did. And I used to like everyone's like, you gotta get Fruity Loops. I used to be all stubborn. I'm not getting Fruity Loops. I'm not getting it. And then eventually, like I ended up trying it out, and I was just like, yeah, this shit's awesome.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Yeah, I can't get off of it. Yeah,
for real. Like, what machine do you use currently, bro?
Like the piano type thing. I just use a MPK too, but I don't really. I point and click more than anything else.
I don't, bro. You gotta explain to the people because I don't know any. What's pointing?
So point and click is basically like you have a screen and you're basically clicking in the sound. So like I can click in a melody. Like,
Okay.
yeah, and you just or like you have like a piano roll. It's like a little thing. It's so hard to explain. It's like, but
I actually have to watch you do the
yeah,
shit.
you'd have to watch me do it. But it's like you're basically clicking in the sounds and. That's just kind of like my preferred way, but I also use my hands and play the keys and like sometimes I'll even like punch in the drums and stuff too because you can't like there's something about when it's your hands and the human emotion that goes into that like
you can't a computer can't do that for
a computer I kind of can.
You can.
It kind of can, but like
you can tell the difference.
I can tell the difference in a sense of like me myself, but like anybody that would hear it, they wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But like there's something about like when something gets placed on like another artist's like album and you know how you made the beat, there's like a certain sense of pride within yourself like I really made this shit.
For
like,
real.
I really put this shit together. And those tend to be the ones that get placed anyways.
So bro be on the drum machine, goddamn.
Yeah.
So you got a drum machine?
It's got like little buttons on it, so it's like a half piano, half drum machine.
Damn, bro, you gotta show me that shit, bro.
I
don't really see because I don't know anything. I had one of my homeboys named Jizzle. He has this. I think like the biggest. Well, matter of fact, he does have the biggest studio in Charlotte, North Carolina. Compound Studios.
Okay, yeah,
He owns that whole shit. So I've had him come through, and I've had his godson Pilot come through, and they'll be talking to me and explaining shit to me, and I have to like ask him like, "Bro, slow down," because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like they get to talk about the beat machines and all that other stuff, and I really don't understand where they're coming from with it. So I have to have them to slow down a little bit. But bro, what's the difference between producing and engineering?
Engineering is basically working on like the sound of the song, like so the mixing, the mastering, the recording. That's engineering.
For sure.
And then producing. Well, by definition, producing is overseeing the entire project.
Okay.
That's the definition, and like overseeing
and engineering and producing is just basically.
Yeah, a producer can be an engineer. It can be a beat maker, or it can be either none of them. Like DJ Khaled's a producer, but you won't see him
making a beat.
You won't see him making the beat or behind the board, but he directs people. Like it's like a movie director, but for music. That's a producer.
I don't feel like that's I always thought like producing, you gotta actually make the fucking beat to be a producer. You put me on.
Nah, that's not by definition. No, like Rick Rubin's a producer. You know who Rick Rubin is?
Hell yeah, I know who the fuck Rick Rubin is.
Yeah. Like
he made 99 Problems for Jay-Z, right?
Yeah. A lot. I'm used to talking to people my generation. They don't know who Rick Rubin is.
What the fuck? He started the Beastie Boys.
I didn't know he started them.
Well, not started. I think that's how he got his big name with the Beastie Boys making beats for them, bro.
Yeah, I mean like my generation. Like you're way older than me. You're not way older.
Yeah,
than me.
I'm 37, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking like millennial, like early millennial.
Bro,
like,
how old are you, bro?
30, 21.
Holy shit. Holy shit, bro. Bro, you young as hell, bro. You young, bro. That's what's up. At least you do know who the fuck Rick Rubin is, for real.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking you're 30.
No, I'm about to be 40.
You don't look.
I don't even like going out, bro. I like staying in the house.
I like staying in the house.
My knees and joints is bad, bro.
My back's bad.
So, bro, with you being a producer, bro, since you talked about Rick Rubin just now, who is your Mount Rushmore of producers, bro?
Producers? Rushmore is 5, 4?
4.
4, okay.
I think, yeah. 4.
Is
it? 4? Is it? Because
I think it is 4. I feel like when it's top 5, they say top 5 when it's 4.
Is it 4? Yeah, because if it was more than 4, I've been doing this shit the wrong way the whole time.
Okay, so 4 Mount Rushmore. In no particular order, I have to say Metro Boomin.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Metro.
Bruh. after Drake told him to shut the fuck up and play the drums, bro. He killed his ass, bro. Nobody should never diss another producer after, bro. That BBL Drizzy go hard.
That shit was funny as fuck. That is so fucking funny. That shit was so funny. We went and saw Gunna last night, and like in the line, there's like this chick, BBL Drizzy, like in the line, like,
bruh. Shout out Metro Boomin, bro.
Yeah, Metro Boomin. Nah, but he is like one of the greats, though, and like I don't even think I would have started making beats if it wasn't for Metro. And then I say number 2 would have to be Jetson. Oh Lord,
Jetson on the track.
Nah, it's like Jetson made another one. He did.
Okay,
he did most of the Baby songs.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Okay,
he would have to be because he's from Colombia, and it was on some shit like when I saw him make it, I knew that I could make it. You know what I mean? We're both like Carolina boys, so it was just like I just knew he could. And so those 2, and then I'd have to say Zaytoven.
Oh yeah, he's a goat, bro.
Yeah,
he's a goat. Can't nobody play that piano like Zaytoven, bro.
Nah, I remember he said he made 10 beats a day, and I'm just like, that's crazy. 10 beats a day is wild. And then number 4, I'd have to go with Southside.
Southside, yeah. Southside. They got a whole beat. You know, one thing I didn't know, bro. Like producers, I thought like Southside made all the beats that say that's like when the song goes Southside, but he has a whole like group of people that signed to
808 Mafia.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought everything was just all him.
Nah, it's 808 Mafia, like, but he's just fire. Like he does not miss.
Never. And I think I watched the interview with him, and he was saying like with what he does, like everybody has the updated version of Fruity Loops, but he says he likes to use the old version because the drums sound grittier and the bass sound better. So he never updated his. He keeps it the old Fruity Loops, so it's his drums and his bass sound a certain way.
Whatever works.
Hell yeah. Now, if you had to describe your style of beats, bro, how would you describe your style of beats?
I would say forward thinking. Yeah, like I don't necessarily like I make beats for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, cause I write songs and stuff too, but it's like the reason why I love making beats more is because and why I've kind of gone back and forth on the producer artist thing for a long time, but then like as of a few months ago, I was like, producer is my like the one. That's
the one that's gonna make the most bread. I'm telling you.
It's not even about that.
So you actually love the shit. It ain't about the money.
I just love it. Like it's not. I know that if I like really took like artistry like that number 1 thing, I know I could do it because I can do anything I set my mind to.
For sure.
But like artistry, I feel like I'm not saying enough, and the beat I feel like says more than I could. So.
That's deep.
Yeah. So and I just make the beats for me, and I see what goes from there. So it's like I guess like the only thing else I could say about it is it's usually like very rhythmic.
Yeah. I like when I hear your beats, I feel like I could hear like a gunner jumping on that motherfucker. Like one of like what's that other dude that he got a song with Drake or Playboy Cardi or somebody jumping on your shit. Somebody like that, bro. That's the vibe you give me, bro. Like they could jump on your shit right there.
Yeah, I mean. I don't want to. I mean, I make a little bit of everything. Like
yeah, and I've heard you make some trap beats too, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's the one I started off with because like being from Myrtle Beach, like I remember when like Young Thug started coming into the game, and everybody like online loved to talk. Like they would talk about during that time, like what the fuck is Young Thug talking about? But to me, he sounded like people I'm growing up with. That's how they.
Exactly.
That's like he has that accent, like the. Everywhere's got like its own accent. A Myrtle Beach accent is like a mixture of Atlanta and low country South Carolina. Like put together, that's like the accent. And then like either that or just like really, really country. Like depending on like who we're talking about, like some people it's just like that really country accent. So but Young Thug kind of sound like both of them. Like white or black, like he kind of sounds like a mixture of them. So I understood every word he said when he came into the game.
For sure.
So it was just on. So that's kind of just how I started off with. I mean, that's the music I grew up hearing almost like the most was like trap music.
Trap music.
Yeah.
One thing I like about trap music, if it got some bass in it, I can fuck with it.
That's what I like.
And one thing I always say, like, this for artists, if your beat ain't hitting on shit, I really don't even want to hear the song for real. If the beat ain't really hitting like I want it to hit, or it don't sound good, I don't even really. The rapper could be rapping like fucking Jay-Z, or I wouldn't want to listen to it. The beat got to be on point, bro.
It's gotta be. And on top of that, too, I think people need to stop using the same beats.
Right,
like,
have your own fucking style.
Exactly, yeah. Like, I don't. People ask me why I don't put beats out on YouTube. And it's because, like,
I want you jacking my shit.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. Like, a beat might have 100,000 views. I guarantee you, half of them aren't paying for the beat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even like to do leases that aren't exclusive because it's just like, why would I want just a bunch of people on a beat? Like, I want to be proud of the song.
Absolutely. So
yeah.
that really lets me know that you love making beats, bro. It's just not all about money for you, for sure.
Nah, of course
but
not.
I did see something that you did post on your Instagram. You was like, what the fuck did you say? Start with the $5 for $5 for 1,000 beats. Like, you gotta know your worth for real. Like, what was your whole meaning? It's kind of self-explanatory, but what was you going through when you made that post, bro? It's a lot of people goddamn giving out 1,000 beats for $5.
Yeah, it's a lot of people doing stuff like that. Like, I saw like something like 700 beats for $7 and stuff like that, and it's like
100 beats for $1?
Yeah, like, it's just ridiculous. Like, why would you? Like, you don't see your worth, and see that's kind of the issue, and it's why a lot of creatives aren't being paid. But see, I tell artists that, you know, I work with, and really just artists in general, like, if you want to be paid for this shit, you can be. Mm-hmm. Like, I have artists complaining to me all the time that they're not profitable, and it's like, I know for a fact you can be. I just a couple months ago, my boy Stax, AJ Cloud, they threw their own show in Colombia. Mm-hmm. People pulled up and they made money.
They made some hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like they invited their people, their fans, their following, and they came. And it's like, you can do that. Like, you don't have to pay all this money, dish out all this money for stuff like that. But and then that would help you set aside money to help the producers and the engineers and the people that are actually working alongside you, the videographers, stuff like that. Because we're having like people doing stuff like, oh, free for profit beats, and it's like, why would you want that?
You work so hard on a beat, and that's
ridiculous. Making beats is not free.
And that shit not easy. Everybody can't do that shit.
No, and it's like, oh, I want the exposure. It's like, how am I supposed to like feed myself, pay my bills of exposure? Like, you can't do that.
You can't.
No.
You can't. Now, what are some? I'm gonna ask you this question. I kind of like ask this question to everybody, but I'm gonna do yours. Is that my fucking dog?
I know. I hear something.
Is a dog barking? Let me.
You're good.
Give me 1 second, cause I know that shit gonna come up in it.
I actually never went live. Let me drink some water. These microphones work really well. Do you still ever want to start a podcast?
Maybe later down the road. Not right now, though.
Like whenever photography, really.
I'm more rushed.
I wanted to put the DJ Khaled one that we got.
Oh my gosh, she's such a shithead. Jesus. She is such a shithead. As soon as my neighbor come out and start cutting her grass.
That's That's the worst.
I had one interview where she was just barking the whole interview, and I didn't think I could. It would show up on the interview. The whole fucking interview was ruined because she.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's the worst.
Okay. Now the question I was gonna ask you, bruh, what is Ray's goddamn no-nos when coming to the studio, bruh? What's some shit that you just not going for? Some shit that just grinds your gears, bruh.
Smell like shit. That happens so often. Like, I'm not even talking about like they smell like some BO. I mean some shit. Like, what the fuck did you step in before coming in here? Like, I've had like sessions before when they leave, and we're like, did they shit themselves? Like, clean the whole fucking place and all. Yeah, don't come smell like shit. Come on.
Bro, you bullshit, bro. I wasn't expecting you to say no shit like that. Oh boy, you got tears coming out my eyes. You fucking stupid. He said, "Y'all, hey, wash y'all ass before y'all come to the studio."
Please wash your ass before coming into the studio.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that bullshit. So motherfuckers actually come to the studio because you know a studio is goddamn small, bro. So you gonna smell everything, bro.
Yeah, especially my studio is like you walk in is big, but like the actual room is small. And I don't really like booths. Like I actually like being in like one room with the artists like in the room with me.
Not a fucking lawnmower. Hey, I should have let her bark some more. Damn you, Miss Louise. Shit.
That's funny as shit. Yeah. I insulate the whole room and everything, so it actually like is insulated and everything. So yeah, when they come and smell like shit, that's the worst. So on top of smell like shit, I'd say I really don't like when like I understand that they're not gonna know the things that I know. Like they don't know what compressor is. That's fine, but like at least know like general basics like what auto tune is, what reverb is. You know what I mean? Because then we can have better communication.
For sure.
Yeah, like I've had before where it's like, take the auto tune off, and it's like the auto tune's off. No, the auto tune.
No, that's just your fucking voice sounds like.
Yeah, or like then I turn off the reverb and it's like, oh yeah, it's good. And it's like you need to know what that is before you come in and like direct yourself. At least just be able to describe it. Like, hey, can you take off that roomy sounding noise? Like at least do that before acting like you know you don't know what you're talking about.
What's the difference between auto tune and reverb?
Auto tune is pitch correction, and reverb is like whenever you say something in an empty room and you can hear like it's not like an echo, but it's like a room noise. Where you kind of can hear your voice, but it's not an echo. That's reverb.
Okay. Yeah. You put me on the game. Bro, say motherfucker coming this one like shit. Like I said, y'all need to watch y'all stinking ass.
Please, yeah.
Damn you, Miss Louise. She cut her grass like 3 times a week, bro.
6 p.m. is a evil time to cut your grass.
Bro, you not lying. It's damn near 7 o'clock, bro.
Like, why did you wait till later today to cut your grass?
I'm telling you. Now, in your dream world, what artist would you love to make a beat for and produce for and engineer for? If you could pick any artist in the world, who would that artist be?
I'd honestly just want one of the artists I work with now to come up, and I could come up with them.
For sure.
Yeah, like that would ideally be what it is, like, cause then I feel like that's what makes you go down as a legendary producer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like you think Zaytoven, you think Gucci Mane.
All day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. Now, I mean, of course, it's like I would love to work with Thug, Future. I make a lot of R&B. I love to work with like Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, but like I'd love to give somebody that sound and they come up with that sound and everybody copies them because of that sound.
Absolutely.
That would be great.
Absolutely. Can you name some of the artists that you work with?
Yeah.
I seen one of the country artist
Granddaddy Low.
Yeah.
Granddaddy Low is fire. It's really nice like tapping in with like country because like I said, being from Myrtle Beach, like country is huge out there, and country and then hip hop's huge out there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like both of those styles coming together. Like I feel like it was always supposed to happen.
And I
So
feel
yeah,
like that's the vibe right now. Like,
yeah, exactly. And like I don't just like take some like loops online, some guitar loops online, and just throw some drums on top of them and call it that. Like when we work together, like I really usually I even lock in with a guitar player and like we really create something, or it's
okay,
like like buy the sounds from a guitar player. And like it's some real shit that like you're not gonna hear anywhere else. It's some real guitar playing, and I'll throw in some harmonicas in there and some violins, and then of course the 808s and the hip hop drums, and we just create amazing music together.
uh,
Me and Granetti Low.
I think, bro, for real, y'all lock it. That's going because that's what's popping right now. Like with the whole what's my boy that just came to Charlotte, big dude from Texas, the big what is his name? You know who I'm talking about. The big he big
Oh, that Mexican OT.
not Mexican OT.
Is he a country dude?
He not country. He does rap, bro. He the big black guy. He from I think Dallas. What is it? Big X the plug?
Okay, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
I know
he
what you're
making
talking
that country goddamn that like that country rap kind of music. Like he's like that's really like what's going on right now, bro.
about. Yeah, yeah. No, country rap is fire. Yeah, I work with him. I work with my boy AJ Cloud, of course.
Shout him out, bro.
Yeah, Mia Snow, fire as fuck, and Rashad Smooth out here in Charlotte, fire as fuck. Congo, me and Congo have something crazy going on, and Congo is actually engineering in my studio now too.
Uh,
Yeah, and that's fire because we just work so well together. Um, and yeah, I mean, I'm working with a lot of people out here.
you got a lot of shit coming, bro. You got a lot of shit coming. That's what's up, bro. Now, let's get to the. Not only do you produce, not only are you a engineer and an artist, bro, but you also DJ too, bro.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that happen? Just,
Um, it actually happened on accident. It
uh,
was on something like we didn't have a DJ in time for an event, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it," and I did it, and I loved it.
uh.
So I was like, "I'll do it again."
Have you ever DJ like some parties or any shit like that?
I want to so bad, but no, it hasn't happened yet.
Bro, do that shit, bro.
I would love to. Yeah, I mean, something similar to the part was the show I was talking about, and of course, it was kind of a party there. But like, sometimes I go live with it, and I'll go live with the turntable and just like have some fun with it. But I would love to do like a college party or something.
Oh man, that
That'd
shit'll
so
be
much
lit
fun.
as a motherfucker,
Yeah,
bro. That shit'll be lit as hell.
it is a lot of fun.
Now, I also seen you went to the It's Your Time conference, bro.
I did go to that, yeah.
Bro, what did you learn? What was that whole conference about, and what did you learn from that conference, bro?
It was just a lot about like the music business and just really the music business.
For real.
Yeah, really just the music business, and I mean it was inspiring stuff too. There was one segment that was all about God, which I liked a lot, and I just learned a lot about like different sort of like ways of income to really monetize off of this
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, because there's a lot of money out here. You just gotta know how to go get it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I'm about to ask you this question right here, bro. You brought your lovely lady with you, of course. So shout her out.
Of course.
How is it having a supportive woman behind you while you, because I know producing, bro, you can sometimes you can be in that studio all fucking night, bro. How important is it to have a supportive lady, bro?
It's very important because it just keeps you grounded.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say that like it's all peaches and cream because it's like it can be difficult when you're gone for so long, like you said, and sometimes you gotta leave overnight. Sometimes you gotta be gone for days, but to have that thing to look forward to, and she's supportive. She's not, like, oh my gosh, you're gone again. Oh my gosh, like you're always going to these shows. Come on, like, but it's like, no, she's supportive. Like, yeah, you should go.
Heck
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you should, and you should work hard. And because of that, like, our lifestyle becomes better every time we do it. So I mean, it's all about that support, and she's a photographer. So
Okay,
it goes
heck yeah.
right hand in hand. Yeah, and she's like a good like scientific photographer. Like she
Okay,
knows like her
hell
shit with the
yeah.
cameras. Yeah. So I mean, it goes hand in hand. Sometimes she can come with me. And, you know, that's
Exactly.
all
Well,
I
I'm
got.
doing my thing. You can take pictures and yeah,
Yeah,
it kind of
exactly.
makes sense. Hell
It
yeah.
does, yeah, yeah. And, you know, we just have the same mind when it comes to, you know, breaking generational curses and building
Absolutely.
generational wealth and things like that because we come from very similar backgrounds.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, we're both from very humble beginnings and, you know, all types of different things going on when you're growing up. So now it's like, now we're older, we just want to make, you know, it better. It's not that the ones before us didn't do good. They did the best they could, but now it's like let's take this times 10, times 1,000. And when we have kids, it's like take it times 10, take it times 1,000, do even better than us. Like
Absolutely.
yeah,
Bro, how did y'all meet, bro?
it's surprisingly high school.
High school?
Yeah.
Y'all been... Because I looked through the pictures. I went all the way to the very bottom of your Instagram. I was like, they been together for a long time, bro.
Oh, you used to saw my little baby face.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't even have the curly hair, bro, I don't think.
No, I had curly hair.
It wasn't as long, though.
It wasn't as long, no. It was a little poofy little, little thing going on. Yeah, no, we
What you said to her, bro?
What I say to her?
Yeah, what you said to her, bro? What was your pickup line? What'd he say to you?
I was just goofy
It was
as
something
hell.
corny, bro.
I was a class clown. I was just goofy as hell, like so getting in trouble and shit. But like, we had one of those classes that were like a 2-year type of class. Like you're gonna have the same students next year and everything. It was one of those. It was a digital art and design class that we were in, and we just knew each other the whole time. And then, but like we became cool when they assigned the teacher assigned us a project.
Together.
Yeah, together.
Oh,
and we're locked
shit.
in, and we just became like.
And he
close.
stared into her eyes, and she stared into his.
Yeah,
You got the rapping, and that's how it happened, bro.
Yeah, and it's just 4 years, and that was our graduation year was 2020, pandemic year.
Oh, bro. How was that?
It was our school year ended in like March.
That's whack as hell. So y'all didn't even really have no graduation.
We had graduation.
Virtual?
Nah, it was a real graduation. Like we were sat like far as fuck like from each other. And
Mask and shit.
Some people did. I didn't wear my mask. I didn't do all this to graduate my fucking mask on.
Exactly. That everybody in South Carolina. I got a whole opinion on that shit, but I don't want to goddamn.
I understand. I know what you're talking about.
I think that whole shit was some.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Especially when they came out later.
It said that shit didn't mean shit.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like, you just proved that you can do anything you want to at this point. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But it was one of those classes where it was on some shit like, it'd be like several different people from different schools. So she went to North Augusta High. I went to Aiken High.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had a proper graduation. We was going to go to prom together, but we, got cut short. So I still never went to prom.
Don't feel bad. I didn't go neither, bro. Don't feel bad. I didn't go either.
You didn't go because you had too many bitches.
Nah, I didn't, bro. I was goddamn fucking up in school. My mom was like, "You're not going."
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, ain't it?
That's fucked up.
I should have went anyway. I had a date and everything, bro.
That's fucked up.
She hate me to this day, bro.
She
hate me to this day, bro. When I see her, she be looking at me like, to this day.
That's fucked up. She hold that grudge forever.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Now, what is your favorite moment so far with doing music? It can be from producing, being an artist, being a DJ. What's your favorite moment? The moment that stick out to you the most?
I have to say, just when we make a fire ass song, and we're just like, I love this song, and I love it to the point to where it's like, as soon as we leave, like I'm listening to the unmixed version and everything. I mean, there's so many. I don't even know which one I could go with. I mean, as an artist, I opened up for Jacquees, and that was dope.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was
the king of R&B, bro.
The king of R&B, yeah.
He opened up for the king, bro.
I did, yeah. And it was just like, this is crazy because I'm just making music for fun and like, I'm really a producer for real. What the fuck am I doing? It was cool though. I had fun, and but as a producer, man, there's so many. Like any song you can find on my Instagram I produce. It was that moment. Like,
for real.
Because God has really blessed me with the fact that any song that has come out that I've produced, I connect with,
For real.
like as if I wrote it. So it's just like, and it's like with every song. So it's just like it's like all those, man. You just no feeling like quite like it.
Absolutely. Now, that one thing I do notice, I have seen for my own eyes down there in Myrtle Beach. Y'all got the House of Blues down there, bro. Bro, I went to a concert and that bitch was so packed out. And like you said, Myrtle Beach is diverse. You got white people, black people. It was Asian people in there. It was Spanish people in there, bro. It was a whole mixed crowd. But that bitch was, Kevin Gates came up there. That bitch was jam packed, bro.
Yeah, a lot of love out there too. Like when whoever performs, like not a lot of people know this, but Rod Wave's "Pray for Love" cover was shot. That was in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, like when he came out, they just all flashed their lights, and it's just like,
Oh, the one where he on stage
and
and
then all the lights are around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the House of Blues.
that's crazy. Boss Man D-Lo first sold out show was House of Blues.
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
His
Yeah.
first ever sold out. They came out there with a plaque. They was like, "This is your first ever sold out show, House of Blues, Myrtle Beach, bro."
That's so dope. Yeah, there's a lot of love out there, man. Like, you know, and I feel like that's something that I want to bring is even more love, because I feel like there'll be a lot of issues with, like, I'm gonna keep it real. There's a lot of issues with race out there. A lot of people be hating on each other. And it's just
Exactly.
like, fucked up, man. Ain't no reason for that shit. Man.
Absolutely, bro.
No reason for that shit. So I always just want to just show more love and everything. And it's like, I feel like when that time comes, like I'm gonna not only get back to that community, but I'm gonna get back to this community, because it's just like there's so much love, support, and positivity. Because it's like, how can you hate on somebody that's trying to do something awesome, trying to do something positive and big?
Break the mold, bro.
Exactly.
Break the mold.
Yeah, because it's like everybody out there. Yeah, I'm not talking about everybody. I mean, there's a lot of good ass shit out there. You know, shout out Glow Street Studios out there in Myrtle Beach. Aries, the producer. You know, all them boys, like, they're fire. You know, and they got a lot of love and support.
For sure.
And as time goes on and keeps growing, there's more, but not everything's got to be a cash grab. If you think big, then money will come in the long run.
Absolutely.
So it's just like a lot. I feel like people are just used to a lot of people like scamming and shit, and you know, doing shit like that, and it loses its love.
Absolutely.
Gotta love
bro.
more.
For real. Now, bro, what's next for Rizzy Ray, bro?
Man, I'm gonna keep growing my studio, Ray Recordings. You know, we keep growing right now. We have a spot inside of Jambox, our rehearsal building. We're the only studio that's in there. And eventually, man, I want a building. You know, I want to start doing community work, like I said.
For sure.
You know, stuff around here, stuff around Columbia, stuff around Aiken, Myrtle Beach, like just different places that made me who I am. You know, I have that connection with.
Bro, to think about it, bro, you are the Carolinas, bro.
Yeah, I've really been everywhere.
From the South and the North, you are the Carolinas, bro. You gonna be the one to break the fucking mold, bro.
I really hope so.
Nah, on here we don't do the hope so shit. You gonna be the one to break the mold, bro.
No, you're right.
For sure.
I appreciate that, man. And just like working with, you know, more artists that like I feel that connection with.
For sure. Now we getting down to the last part of the interview, and this is a question I ask everybody that come on here. If you had any words of advice or keys to success for anybody that's trying to get into producing or engineering, what would Ray tell them?
Consistency. Like, just keep doing it. Like, don't. Like, I know that's so cliche. I've told that to people and they give me that fucking look, but it's like you really gotta do it every single day and try to just be like the best at it. You know, like there's no shortcuts. Like you can be one of them producers that don't make melodies and only get them from online, but you're not gonna be the best. Like,
right.
You want to be the best. You want to know everything about everything. I mean, you want to have that shit down to a science and just really be the best. Like, stay consistent and stay knowledgeable. Like, you never know everything.
For
you
sure.
know what I mean? Like, I'm learning everything every day. You know what I mean? Like, changing my entire mindset every single day. So it's like, learn as much as you can. Listen to all the OGs. You know, listen to the people who came before you, and understand that you're not gonna get no handouts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta work for everything.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And yeah, just keep grinding, keep going.
All right, y'all. That's wise words from goddamn Ray, man. For sure. Now, if the people want to reach out to you and get a beat, what is your Instagram, your TikTok, your MySpace, your Facebook?
MySpace.
Look, bro, I say that shit at every interview. Everybody be like, MySpace. MySpace was the shit, bro. Did you wasn't?
I wasn't around for that.
What the fuck?
I was born. I was alive, but I was just a kid.
The kid, you wasn't on the MySpace.
I wasn't on MySpace. I knew of it.
That was the Soldier Boy era, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm old enough to remember Crank That coming out and being big. Like, I mean, I'm old enough to have been on YouTube, you know, in like 2006 and remember it.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But I'm not old enough to like. I'm not old enough to have no MySpace. I can't tell you the first thing on MySpace.
No, bro.
I knew people had it.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. That was the Facebook before Facebook, the MySpace, bro. Hell yeah.
Well, you find me on MySpace. Find me on everything. It's at RizzyReymond, RizzyReymond.
Okay, y'all, man. If y'all trying to get beats, so goddamn holler at my boy, man. Y'all heard what he said. Goddamn, hit him up on Instagram, or you on TikTok too, bro?
I am. I gotta get back into it. I thought they were gonna get rid of TikTok, so I stopped doing it.
Goddamn Joe Biden.
Yeah, they said they were gonna get rid of it.
That goddamn Joe Biden. He just sucks shit. Well, he really did. I can't stand him, bro. Oh, that's a whole nother story. I don't want to goddamn. That's a whole nother story. Well, shoot, bro. I appreciate you pulling up on me, bro. This was a bomb interview, bro. I really enjoyed myself, bro. Hey, y'all, if y'all coming to get beats from Ray, bro, don't go to the studio smelling like shit. Go watch your ass.
Kick your ass right out. Please don't smell like shit.
Thank y'all for watching the G Rich Show. We got the one and only Myrtle Beach the Carolinas on South and North.
Yeah.
Goddamn Rizzy Ray in the building, bro. We up out this bitch. Don't be smelling like shit.
No smell.